I start to record now.
Me too.
Okay. Well, so begin with the presentation, a short presentation.
Who starts?
Well, I can start. My name is Jose Basanta. I'm from Venezuela. I am designer and make art. I'm part of the EOS community since like 2 years. And I like to make community and make everyone happy.
That's it.
Who's next?
You can go.
Okay. I'm Alfred from Italy. I'm the author of one of the first book about EOS, Mastering EOS, practical guide for beginners and advanced. And I made also other books like Mastering DeFi and Mastering NFT, always with the focus on EOS. And I news reporter for several crypto journal. And this event, I want to propose one of my project idea to implement technology with the NFTs.
Are you the Alfred who made the video about CTF? You made a review in Italian, right? It was you?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. It was really cool. Okay.
Thanks. I try always to bring the EOS ecosystem to other, especially in Italy, because there isn't a strong community, and in Italy especially, the Ethereum guys take down EOS without a fundamental. So in my several article, over 3,000 article I wrote it, I always put data and fact on inside the article to make also a confront between EOS and other blockchain like EOS, like Ethereum or Bitcoin.
Okay. So I'll go now. My name is Vlad. In 2017, when I was doing research on different chains, I got most attracted to EOS due to scalability, approach to the governance, and even more so due to the vision of changing the society for the better. So I've been with EOS before the mainnet launched. Initially, I was on the sidelines as an investor. I think there's only 1 or 2 Everything EOS episodes that I have missed. But after some time, I understood that the best way I can contribute is by building dApps myself. I didn't have any programming experience, but I still decided to quit my regular job, 9 to 5, to go all in on EOS and learn how to write smart contracts. So after that, I started 2 projects on the mainnet. One is called Consortium, which I would say is more advanced version of the referendum system. And the second one is the CTF. It's an app that enables to create the first ETF on EOS. So if it was a real election, I would expand the pitch on how exactly the funds would be used to develop the ETF further. But for the real election to happen, we need more members in Eden. And one way to get more members is to do marketing. If I would get elected to the next round or the 3rd round, I would write an article introducing Eden and key concepts from Dan's book, then pack it into a tweet and make a retweeting contest where I would select randomly 1 retweeter and all the EOS that I received would go to him. And if I would receive 2,000 EOS, I would discuss with you and with other community members how to best spend it on marketing. Some ideas I've had are paid ads on CoinMarketCap or sponsored article in Cointelegraph, maybe some graphic design and explanatory video about Eden and more equal animals. So that's it.
Nice. Sounds good. Well, I forgot like my intention to run as a candidate. Everyone want to run as a candidate? I forgot to.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay, and you are Fred too?
Yes, me too. I'm running from Kadi because for my project, it's about basic meaning. It is to integrate in the smart contract of Atomic Hub, the one of the NFTs, the capability to rent NFTs. So in this case, you all now you only have the ability to create, sell, and buy NFTs. But with this idea, I want to implement another two function that is lend NFTs and borrow NFTs. So if one get NFTs, in this moment, you cannot do anything. But if I have the capability to lend my NFTs for a period of time and for some EOS or dollars, I can put I let my NFTs work for me. It's not static items, digital items, but it's something more dynamic and let other people to use my NFT. For example, for a social issue, I can bring some famous NFTs to manifestation, and in this case, all of the budget will be will go to the developers to add these two functions of the original smart contract.
Nice. Sounds good. Well, my intention to run as a candidate is I like to be like the person to serve as a bridge or trust between projects being created or built by Spanish speaker or Latinos or in this region, as well as to serve as a meeting point or a convection point to connect people that are not in crypto space and not in EOS, to connect, to provide to them, to share to them information, resources, and tools, and start to create a network of projects built in Latin America or by Spanish speaker, and start this network of projects that the blockchain technology and EOS and this community can provide. I believe in the value and narrative that you express and many of the Eden community express, and I feel very comfortable with the members. I believe that the opportunity to connect in a peaceful way and an aligned way with goals or values is a great opportunity to start to connect. That's what I believe. I have been in the crypto space in 2017. Yeah, 4 years ago. In EOS, I start to like incursionate in the community in Crown DAC. That is the first EOS DAC. And then I become a member in Vigor DAC. I am like the representative with other members like Corts or Andres in the Spanish communities for Vigor DAC and MetaDAC, that is other DAC that Burn nació de como like a proposal from Crown DAC. So I am in the DAX, in DAX. So that's very cool. Like experience I have so for to build community and work in a DAC, and it's amazing that's experience. With that, I think I can create this value to connect projects the more efficient way and add value to the chain, to the ecosystem. And for like my vision for that is to rent a place like a co-work space or hub, incubator hub for EOS projects building in Latin America, or whatever other projects who want to build. There's no limitation and barriers, but we really need. I'm from Venezuela and we don't have co-work space too much. We have like 3 of them, and well, we're fine, but internet connection sometimes is not good, but the connection there are good. But like a place or like else hub place for me is like, man, we need only like a space to connect, to start to connect people, and man, we can do that and that, or people start to realize that, oh, crypto is that, he have a project already built, he can leverage the blockchain, the EOS blockchain. So that's like my intention to, if I have like the budget, is allocate to rent a place and start building things, whatever things that we need build things. Thanks.
I like the idea of having some kind of physical place where all the developers could meet, or the just EOS community members could come together, so to say. I like that.
Yeah, that make a special, like, because I have we have a lot of people like he don't have a lot of confidence like to make things in the community, but I literally start making art and design for Ground and Bigger, and man, that's give me experience to to be here. And I want to share that kind of value of thing that, man, you can do it, just do the things, and is unique question, just ask. There is no wrong question. This like a bit my philosophy.
So what would you do with 2000 EOS?
Well, right now 2000 EOS is like, EOS is in $3.
What?
EOS is in $3. 2000 EOS is like $6,000.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we can, with the price here, we can rent like 6 months of a hub to start make connection and build things. If I have luck, I can rent like 1 year with that budget.
Then, Alfred, what would you do with 2000?
As I said before, all of the budget, so 2000 and more EOS, will be sent to some developers, and I need to find it. In the case, if you enjoy the project, the idea is to send all the EOS to the main developer team, 1, 2, 3 people, I don't know. And in the smart contract, there will be integrated with the one already opened, this is Atomic Hub, more these 2 action. And after these 2000 over EOS, in the smart contract, I want to integrate also a percentage also to the developer team, so it can be auto financed by the smart contract. A percentage is around 1% to the hidden EOS community, and some percentage to for my team to propose this idea. it's like 3% to the developer team, 1% to Eden EOS community, and 1% to my team. So in totally, the percentage comes from the rent of the NFTs. For example, if I have NFTs that its value 1,000 EOS, and I decide to lend my NFTs, and I put 100 EOS, the buyer, the renter, pay 100 EOS to the lender, and 95 EOS go to the lender. 3 EOS go to the developer team, 1 EOS to Eden communities, and 1 EOS to my team, basically. And with this structure, it's possible to auto-sustain all the smart contract, even if there is no one to maintain the smart contract. Because I also contacted the Atomic Hub team, and they said me that at the moment they don't have time. So this means that we have the green light, and in the future, if the smart contract go live, eventually the Atomic Hub can integrate in their marketplace, because we are using the smart contract of Atomic Hub. So we just put 2 other actions. So when you call the action from Atomic Hub, they can integrate without problem. So in the future, also, if the smart contract and this function will be integrated in the marketplace of Atomic Hub, this will accelerate the revenue of the smart contract. So in the long period, there is a win-win for all, for Eden EOS community, because with the 1%, even if slow, but we can multiplicate for many NFTs, because everyone want to put in to work our NFTs, and also for the developer, because the effort required is for at the beginning. So you have to put effort just at to complete these 2 actions, and then there is no extra work to maintain the smart contract. So it's in the long period, the revenue is much more than just 2,000 EOS. Yeah. So this is the final idea: to support Eden community, to support developers. So we say the 3% of the smart contract, and to support who bring us this new idea, because there is already something like this on Ethereum. So I also have the source code of a project is nifty.com, and I bring up the source code. So there isn't something to bring new. You just read the code, read how they implemented, and then translate on the EOS blockchain. Unfortunately, I don't have the smart contract developer skills. And also I asked to 2 EOS Italian developer to eventually help in this project, and they said yes, it's possible, but without the funds, I cannot say yes, do it. If I have, yes, we have 2,000 EOS, you can do it. If I say yes, it's I think maybe 2 weeks it's ready. If not, I can ask you for help, for example. And so in this case, you already made several apps. I already know the apps and I use it. So I know the skills. That is not something so difficult. So in this case, for example, if it takes 1 week to implement these 2 things, I think that 2,000 over plus 3% of the smart contract is a good deal for everyone.
Okay. Well, Just my thought is that I like both of your ideas, but when it comes to development, I don't think that 2000 EOS will be enough. You will
At the
make
start, yes, but I integrate the percentage for this purpose because I know that it's not enough. But if we put a percentage, for example, 3%, to all the smart contract, and if this will integrate also in the atomic app marketplace, then the base user is good enough to cover all of the expenses.
no, you're thinking about the mainnet, right? The mainnet.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, the thing is that there are not so many users. I don't think the revenue would be so high at this point.
Yes, but if we see the
EOS
market,
mainnet, no?
Yeah.
yes,
me.
yes.
Yeah, in what there is a lot of more thing, but in EOS is a bit slow now. The thing NFT. That is some good. There is a lot of game like have like NFT pools, and that's like the hot thing now in the NFT.
You're,
Like put your NFT to work in a pool, and if you have more NFT in that pool, you get more reward and but like Vlad said, I think my brother is like more a programmer, and a budget for 2000 EOS go literally for like a 1 or 2 developers that are very like the skill to develop in like 2 weeks or 1 month. That's like my a bit experience with developers, but I like your idea.
Yeah, for about the market, you say it's true that there isn't a demand for this kind of tool. But if we ask people, I put a quote from Ford. If I said to people what they want, they told me they want more fast horse. In this case, we have to anticipate the market because my intent, and if I have a tool, the intent of my company is to propose this smart contract to the museum, Italian museum. And if I show them that I have a tool that can also lending the NFTs from artistic things, they are more open to use the smart contract. So at the moment, maybe there isn't a request, but I can guarantee that in long period, this will be something that no other blockchain have this kind of capability, unless of this kind of a project that I mentioned before. And on EOS, we have the advantages. We can process 1,000 transactions with a less fee. So in this case, who want this future, they opt for the EOS solution, not for the Ethereum solution.
I absolutely agree that in long term,
yes,
there will be demand, and I wish that both of you and myself included would get not 2000 EOS but more. And for that to happen, we need to hold the real election. But for the real election to happen, we need more members. Right now we are at 150 members, and we just need to attract somehow more people. Otherwise, there's just we are fighting for small pieces of biscuits, so to say. 2000 EOS, it's nothing, and yeah, that's why
we
every
need
day.
that.
Yeah.
We need that network effect. well, with my like vision of like the EOS hub, we have literally a lot of people. EOS is one of the first blockchain we use in Venezuela. And we have like EOS marketplace where people buy everything with EOS and make everything with EOS. So we have a lot of people, but we don't have a place to, man, come here, talk, meet that person, meet, we can, you know, make the space and make a space for like build this thing, like this connection. If for me, like a way to bring people. And not a lot of people, you know, people that are aligned with the value of the community and really want to build things with love and passion.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
As my side, I every day write about EOS, and or when I talk with people, I always bring the EOS blockchain and let us know why it's better than other blockchain. So my effort is every day, and it's true that you need a place to connect people, but it's also true that also with a crypto aperitif, you can bring people together. So I suggest you to make like a meetup, but in bar, in restaurant, and gather people slowly at time. So for example, 5-10 people at time, and spread the message. Because okay, you get 2000 EOS, get the space. So when what happened when the money ends? You close the project, you can go away. You have to try to expand your entry. In this case, in my case, it starts from 2000 EOS and bring more value to the project and to the community. Also for the project, to the marketing project, to let people know about more, I can say, okay, where you want to make an article on CoinMarketCap, I can tell you that CoinMarketCap, for one post, they ask $3,000 because I asked them to promote my book, Mastering EOS. And they say, when you have the money, we publish your article. So one post, $3,000. So multiply this for every post, and you have covered a lot on the crypto space. So you achieved your goal. And also here, if the you cover all the you use all the funds, you can assure that you achieve your goal. Okay, people know consortium and EOS, but do you know that the bring value to the community? This is my question. Don't focus only on your project. Focus to bring more people to attention and create something useful or that bring value. All ideas are good. No one said it's bad, but something that we have to promote something that create also value and social value. But for some task, for example, for the Friends of Venezuela, you don't need at the start funds, because you can gather people, for example, uncle, friends, that, okay, join to tomorrow from a cafe and let's discuss this project. Then when you have a lot of people, for example, 50, it's required a physical place, because 50 people you cannot put all in a bar. In this case, it's more good to have funds to take a space. But if we have at the beginning a few people, I don't think it's not good, because okay, I give you $2,000, you bring you get the space, but if in the case no one comes, what happened? We wasted 2,000 years. Yes, we have I can make an article. There is a space in Venezuela, but how many people will join them? How many people will spread the
Yeah. Well, sorry.
This is my concern.
Yeah. Sorry for the context, but the people we are, yeah, the people we already have the people. We have a lot of people. I think Vlad, you participate in the last hackathon, no? You are
Yeah.
the same Vlad? No?
Yes, yes.
Well, we have the people. We won the hackathon in beginning this year, and our DAC is DAC Latam. So we already have people. The only thing is the place to man can feel confidence in a country that is very violent. That's like my feeling in conflict, because we don't really have this place to really develop without preoccupation of get te roben, or you know little things that at the end could add a lot of value. And we already have like connection with other projects like EOS Venezuela and EOS Marketplace. So the thing is like make the formal thing like, man, we are here, EOS Hub, building, we'll go to buildings. And I agree with Vlad to the way to make, we need to make more marketing. I really esperaba que hubiéramos más de 100 personas here, more than 100 people, but well, we need that marketing team, because if we pass the 1,000 member, we can get the funds from Block One and Block Producers. So focusing marketing bring people, for me, it's like the short term we need for Eden community. Bring that target, that objective, and from there, I'm sure we have a lot of fun to make whatever things.
Yes, exactly. So what's the system with three of us? Do we have to all vote for one person, or it's in order for that person to proceed? Or...
Well, I think everyone needs to say who want to vote and add to the sheet to the.
But does it have to? Do we have to anonymously agree on one person for him to proceed, or it's of two?
No, we need to agree now. Like.
Okay, two out of three.
In this case, yes.
Okay. Okay. So right now,
I think
yeah.
Vlad have like a final word. Like.
Oh, I mean, we can do the first voting and then we can discuss again. So right now, are you all voting for yourself, or?
Voting for ourselves is the correct choice, but it's the stupid choice. If I have to choose and to give my vote, maybe the project of Vlad is more consistent for a technical view. This is my opinion, and I for my side, I have all the technical part of this project. So I presented all the point as I presented to you, so the different things. And from a technical point of view, I have all the data to show how to, from 2000 years, grow more than 2000 years. But it's stupid if I vote for myself, because I know that from a technical point of view, it's the objective choice. But I am from part, so I don't know it has sense. But if you say unless from your project what you want to vote, I vote for the Vlad project.
I would vote for myself.
Nice. Well, we have a consensus.
Okay, for me there isn't a problem.
So do we have to? We can stop the recording then.